When he started falling apart, they didn't notice it all at once. It happened slowly, like a dimmer switch being turned down one notch at a time. At first, it was small. He laughed less. He paused longer before replying. Conversations felt thinner, like he was only half present. Then came the weight he couldn't explain. He was tired in a way sleep didn't fix. Restless, but unmotivated. Everything felt like a personal failure. Work that stalled, dreams that seemed delayed. The version of himself he thought he should be by now, but wasn't. It wasn't the kind of depression people notice easily. He still showed up, still functioned, still said, "I'm fine." But inside, he was carrying a quiet collapse. And the anger, that came next. Not loud rage, just sharp edges, short replies, snapped words that didn't match the moment, silence that followed, heavy with guilt he didn't know how to name. It spilled out sideways, toward the people he loved most, the ones who felt safest, the ones who would stay. They didn't share a home. Different routines, different walls. Only calls, voice notes, and pauses that stretched longer than either of them liked. At first, she tried to help the way most people do. She offered solutions, sent encouragement, asked careful questions, hoping one would unlock the right answer. But everything landed wrong. "You don't get it," he snapped once, and she felt the sting. But she didn't argue, because maybe she didn't get it fully, but she understood enough to see what this really was. He wasn't angry at her. He was angry at himself, at feeling stuck, at feeling behind, at not knowing how to explain the heaviness without sounding weak. So she stopped trying to rescue him. Instead, she stayed. Not loudly, not dramatically, not with constant reassurance, just steadily. She let his silence be silence without punishing him for it. She didn't demand emotional availability when he didn't have it to give. When he pulled back, she didn't chase. But she didn't disappear either. Some nights, all she sent was, "I'm here," no pressure to reply. And she meant it. When his frustration leaked out as sharp words or distance, she didn't mirror it back. She didn't escalate. She didn't take it personally. When it mattered, she named it gently. When it didn't, she let it pass. She understood something many people don't. Support doesn't always look like fixing. Sometimes it looks like not making someone feel worse for struggling. She learned the difference between supporting and absorbing, between compassion and self-erasure. She gave him space, but not abandonment. Understanding, but not silence. Love, but not control. And quietly, without announcing it, she kept living. She went to the gym on mornings she wanted to cancel. She read books that reminded her who she was. She poured into her work, her friendships, her health. Not to escape him, not to prove strength. But because she knew this truth deep down, loving someone doesn't mean pausing your own becoming. There were weeks when he barely spoke. Weeks when the heaviness turned inward and everything felt dim. But one day, something shifted. Not dramatically, just enough. He apologized. Not for everything, just one moment. Another time, he said, "I know I haven't been easy." That was the crack where light entered. Slowly, he began to realize something both terrifying and relieving. She wasn't staying because she had to. She was staying because she chose to. And that choice, quiet, patient, unperformative, did something no argument ever could. It softened him. The anger didn't vanish overnight. Healing rarely does. But it stopped spilling so recklessly. He learned to pause before reacting, to name what hurt instead of letting it bleed onto others. And when he finally stood a little taller again, stronger, calmer, more himself, he didn't feel rescued. He felt respected, because she never tried to drag him out of the dark. She simply held the light steady and trusted him to walk toward it in his own time. A quiet truth. Many people today carry a quiet version of depression, one that doesn't scream but weighs, one that hides behind productivity, sarcasm, or anger. If you are the one struggling, you are not broken because this season feels heavy. You are allowed to heal without explaining yourself. If you are the one standing beside someone in pain, your patience is not weakness. Your boundaries are not abandonment. Your growth does not mean you loved less. Some love is loud. Some love is dramatic. But the kind that lasts, the kind that heals, is often quiet, steady, and deeply brave. And sometimes, that is more than enough.